The drama Pursuit of Jade left a special impression on Chinese drama fans, especially those who enjoyed the story between the two main characters played by Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. For some viewers, the appeal of this drama lies not only in the storyline, setting, and character development, but also in the chemistry that the two main characters build throughout the course of the story. Although the drama has gone through various important moments, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's chemistry is still one of the things that fans often remember. The interaction between the two seemed to have an interesting development, starting from a dynamic relationship to slowly showing an increasingly strong emotional closeness. For fans, the chemistry is part of what makes the journey to watch Pursuit of Jade feel more memorable. Every time the two characters are in a scene, the audience's attention seems to be more easily focused on their expressions, gestures, and the way they respond to each other. One of the things that makes Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's chemistry interesting is the ability of the two to present a character relationship that doesn't feel rushed. Their closeness develops as the story progresses so that the audience can follow the changes in the relationship over time. As fans, many felt that Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei had a very interesting mix of characters on the screen. Zhang Linghe was able to give a strong impression through his calm character traits, while Tian Xiwei presented a more expressive energy. These characteristic differences actually make the two look complementary when in one scene. A fan who followed the drama from the beginning judged that one of the couple's strengths was their ability to make simple scenes feel interesting. Not always requiring a big romantic scene, sometimes only through small stares, expressions or responses, the chemistry of the two can already be felt by the audience. For fans, this kind of thing is one of the reasons why many of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's moments in Pursuit of Jade are still often talked about. The scenes leave an impression because the relationship between the two characters feels like it has a process and development. Their chemistry is also increasingly evident as the story takes both characters to face various situations. There are moments when both must understand each other, work together, or face circumstances that are not easy. The situation allowed Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei to show their characters more broadly. Fans see that the interaction of the two is built not only through the romantic side. There are elements of trust, concern, conflict, and a process of mutual understanding that make their characters' relationships feel more layered. It is precisely this kind of development that makes the audience feel that they are following the journey of their relationship. For some fans, Zhang Linghe also looks very suitable for the character he brings. The relatively calm gestures and expressions that were able to convey a lot made the scene with Tian Xiwei feel like it had its own atmosphere. On the other hand, Tian Xiwei was able to give a response that made their dynamics feel more alive. The combination is one of the parts that makes Pursuit of Jade easy to remember. When one character has a calmer disposition while the other is more expressive, that difference can create an interesting balance. Fans also noticed that the chemistry of the two doesn't just show up when they get a big scene. It is precisely in some simple moments that the relationship of the characters feels more and more natural. The way they stand next to each other, pay attention to each other, and respond to each other's actions becomes a small detail that makes the audience enjoy their interaction. This also made some fans find it difficult to forget the couple Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei after finishing the drama. Not solely because of the story they live, but because both actors managed to make their characters feel like they have a relationship that develops gradually. From a fan's perspective, one of the most interesting things is how the chemistry feels different from start to finish. At the beginning of the journey, the audience still sees the distance and dynamics that have not yet been fully formed. However, as the story progresses, the interaction of the two feels closer and more emotional. These changes provide satisfaction for the audience. Fans can see how the two characters who have their own backgrounds and personalities are slowly building an understanding towards each other. It was not surprising that after the drama was over, a number of fans still returned to see Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's cut scenes. For them, watching back these moments is like remembering the long journey that both characters have gone through. One fan even described their chemistry as something that doesn't always have to look overwhelming. Precisely because it feels more natural, the interaction becomes more acceptable and makes the audience get carried away. In romantic dramas, the chemistry of the main characters is indeed one of the factors that is very much noticed. A strong story will feel even more interesting when the main cast is able to make their character relationships trusted by the audience. In this case, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei managed to give the pursuit of Jade its own color. In addition to emotional chemistry, the visuals of the two when they are in one frame are also one of the things that often get the attention of fans. The difference in the visual characters of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei created a combination that many viewers thought looked harmonious. However, for fans, the biggest attraction remains in how the chemistry is built through the acting. Facial expressions, body language, as well as changes in the attitude of the characters are important elements that make their interactions feel more alive. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei also give the impression that their characters' relationship has an emotional journey. The viewer not only sees the end result, but also watches the process of how the relationship develops. That is why when talking about Pursuit of Jade again, the chemistry of the two is almost always one of the things that is hard to miss. Even after the attention of the audience turned to each other's latest projects, the memory of this couple still has its own place for fans. For fans who followed the drama's journey, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's chemistry became part of the most memorable viewing experience. Each scene they go through together seems to provide a small piece of the character's journey that then forms the whole story. In the end, recalling Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's chemistry in Pursuit of Jade wasn't just about recalling romantic scenes. More than that, fans recalled how two characters with different personalities were able to create a dynamic that made the story feel more alive. Their chemistry is one of the elements that make the Pursuit of Jade journey a memorable one. For fans, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei are not just two main characters who share the screen, but also a pair of characters who manage to leave an impression through the interaction, relationship development, and energy they present. Even when a drama is finally finished, the chemistry that the audience feels does not always come to an end. Some drama couples actually continue to be remembered for successfully creating moments that make the audience smile, get carried away with emotions, and want to go back to see their journey. That was exactly what seemed to happen to Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei in Pursuit of Jade. For fans, their chemistry became one of the sweetest memories of the drama, a combination that makes every meeting of the two characters feel worth reliving. And when fans started talking about Pursuit of Jade again, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's names were still an important part of the nostalgia. The chemistry of the two proves that a couple in a drama can leave a long impression when the relationship of the characters, the acting, and the dynamics of the cast are able to combine well.